Okay, I'm off. Another day out. Today is the 16th of June 2024, around about 11 o'clock. And I'm today going off to Harrow-on-the-Hill specifically. I'm going to meet Yasmin there, and we're going to have a day out walking around Harrow. Especially, we'll be looking out for that posh Harrow school. And it's my first time going there. And thank goodness the weather's finally cheered up. It was awful yesterday, you won't believe it. We are in the middle of June and it feels like we're still in winter sometime. Oh, this guy in the car was literally stopping there to stare at me. There you go. Have to grow really thick skin to do this. So yes, it's a lovely sunshine today. It was looking really horrible in the morning, but grey. It looks like it might rain, so I thought, gosh, I might have to dig out my winter jacket or something, because yesterday was rainy and freezing cold. So here we go. I'm going to go and catch a bus. Alright, so I have arrived at Mill Hill Broadway station, and you know what? The strangest thing was I was here exactly 1 week ago, last Sunday, to get the train to Elstree for the car book sale. I am now back here exactly a week later, but this time to get the bus to Harrow. It's so weird. Either you've never been before, or all of a sudden it becomes a fixture. You'll hear all the time. But okay, my connecting bus is right there. Stop B. Yeah, thank you. 114. Here we go. So, last week when I was here, I had to go up to the train station, Mill Hill Broadway train station, to get the train to Elstree. Now, I'm just waiting here. Oh, is that my bus? Oh yes, that's my bus to Harrow-on-the-Hill. So, I see you. Oh, that's not the one, it's this one. Oh dear, so it wasn't that one, it's this second one. So here we are. Hi, do you go to Harrow-on-the-Hill? Yes, thank you. And here's the town centre.
At this point in time in Asia, most of the places, it is so hot.
We are now making our way up, looking for this private, or rather public, it's called public school, Harrow School. The very expensive and well-known school. I had to take 2 buses to get here. And the second bus took forever. It took so long that I was 10 minutes late when I was supposed to be 10 minutes earlier. So Yasmin ended up having to wait around about 10 minutes for me. But I made it in the end. We came out of the town centre, and literally there's just one road from the town centre that would take you up to this Harrow School. So we are now struggling going up. It's about a 20 minutes walk, but it's just straight uphill. By the time you get to the end of this uphill struggle, then you reach the school. The camera's giving me grief at the moment. Okay, start again from here. See? This is where the school starts. At least I think that's where it starts. And we're going to go uphill that way towards the rest of the school. Okay. It's recording. Okay, it's recording. Oh my gosh, I'm getting paranoia now. Don't know whether it's recording or not. So okay, this is the posh private boys' school. The famous Harrow and Eton. And this is Harrow. Eton is over the other side in Windsor somewhere. And I've actually looked up and found out the history of the place. Harrow-on-the-Hill. Oh yes, here is part of the school. I think they're having their summer school holiday now, so there's no one around. So we've got the whole place to ourselves. And according to the information I got, Harrow-on-the-Hill is on Zone 5 on the Metropolitan line. So far, it's kind of really far out in the sticks. That's why I've never been here. This is my first time to Harrow. This area is really posh and affluent, as you can see. It's in northwest London, which is generally the rich, expensive area of London. And this school is one of the most expensive in London. Very exclusive, that's why, because it's so expensive. They made it expensive, so that could be exclusive. And well, actually, I think all the private schools are expensive anyway. And the school's academic fee per term is for 2023 and 2024 is £16,850. That is just for one term, and there are 3 school terms, so time that by 3. 3 school terms is autumn, spring and summer. The fee includes board, tuition, textbooks, stationery and laundry. It's a single-sex boys' school. So yes, they got all this just for the boys. Very nice. Sorry, you probably heard me whinging a little earlier about this camera of mine. If you've been following my videos, you will know that I bought a new camera just so I can do these video YouTube channels. And not getting on too well with the camera at the moment, because I find that sometimes I press record and it wasn't recording. And so I would walk around thinking I was recording and nothing happened. Only found out later that I didn't record anything. So sometimes I have to go back and redo the thing again. And the second problem was that I find that the facial coloring is no good. Very uneven, blotchy, and not kind of a natural, normal smoothness. You basically have to go in, use a software afterward to smooth things out and make it more even and natural and correct the color profile on the face, which takes ages. It basically takes extra time to sort all these things out. I have complained to their technical department, and they are going through it to resolve the issue. So hopefully it'll get resolved at some point soon. But otherwise, here we are at the school itself. This must be like the heart of the school here. This is probably the school churchyard. Very nice place. And this is known as Harrow Public School. Now, I don't know why it's called a public school when it's very exclusively private. As I told you earlier, you pay an absolute fortune to come and study here. So it's definitely not public, which means that, not everyone can turn up and go and study here. You either get a scholarship or pay a king's ransom to come and study. But it's called public school for some reason. And there are quite a few famous ones. So I think the most famous one are Eton and Harrow, these 2. And oh yes, there's Dulwich as well. All 3 of them are in and around London. So there's Eton, which is near Windsor. Harrow is in Harrow-in-the-Hill. And then there's Dulwich College, also another very posh, expensive private school in Dulwich. Hopefully I'll do a series on these private public school to show you what the school is like. But here we are in this very nice private school. So I went on the school website just to look up and see what they have to say about their school. And this is the information posted on the website. So this is about its Harrow School here. It's a full boarding school for boys aged 13 to 18. Harrow School was founded in 1572 under a royal charter granted by Queen Elizabeth I. It is located in a leafy 300-acre estate encompassing much of Harrow-on-the-Hill in northwest London. There you go, very old ancient school. And there is a reason why the place is called Harrow-on-the-Hill. It's very hilly. Everywhere you go, there's just hills and up and downs, and yeah, very hilly place. So be prepared to struggle uphill and downhill. Now these areas here are, I don't think it's part of the school, it's just normal residential housing very near to the school area. Or maybe a lot of these housings are lived in by people who work at the school. We came across this shop selling ice cream, so I went in for an ice cream, and it was really cheap, £2.50 each, compared to the £7.75 ice cream that we had when we were in Chelsea, at that Chelsea in Bloom flower show. So it was about a third the price of the ice cream in Chelsea. It looks like the school pretty much dominates the town. There's not much else going on apart from the school. So, yeah, the school kind of is the business of this town. Okay, we have saw all around the area here. So we're heading back towards the school and then go on the opposite direction. But everywhere we went, it was empty. As you can see, there's no one around. We had the whole place to ourselves. I think that is because it was a school term. No, sorry, the school summer holiday. And this was Sunday as well. So there's no one around. But I would really like to come back another time when it was during term time, just to see the students and see their fancy uniform, because apparently they wear a really nice uniform, but with a straw hat. So you usually associate straw hats with beaches and hot places, but no, part of the uniform of this school is the straw hat. So I really want to come back and have a look at that.
Governmentally, what hour?
Okay, so we are done with the school. Think we've seen everything around the school, wherever we could go, and we're now heading back towards the town centre. But then we ended up doing various detour into other places, and then went into this garden centre as well. So we have now come to a garden centre. Oh wow. We spent about 10 minutes in this garden centre because it was Sunday and they closed at 4 o'clock. We had no idea what time of the day it was. It took us about 15-20 minutes to get here because we were walking on the wrong side of the road. So by the time we realised, walk back to it, it was about 15-20 minutes. Then we went back to the town centre and I went to Wetherspoon to have my fish and chips in this pub. Yasmin didn't want anything because she wanted to save herself for an Indian meal that she saw. Apparently there's an Indian restaurant on the opposite side of the road that does this special Indian meal that you don't normally get, not even in the Indian restaurant. It was, only certain restaurant that does this kind of dish. So I've just finished with my fish and chips now, and we're now heading over to the Indian restaurant so Yasmin could have her meal. I see. So this is a dosa with beans and potato inside.
Yeah, you can have
and then
it
just
plain.
dip it in all these different
All
sauces.
these different. You can have it plain, or you can have it stuffed as in with a filling.
Right, it is now 6:15. I'm at the Harrow bus station. We've eaten, we stuffed our face out, belly full, we're now going home. So I am now looking for my bus 114 to get back home. So yes, 6:15. So that's the day at Harrow done. Oh yes, here it is. Here's my bus stop, I think. Mill Hill. There we go. Okay, so there was an accident. The bus crashed with a car, and so we are now stuck here. I have no idea what's going on. The bus is obviously not moving, and I guess we're just waiting for the next bus to come along. Oh no, I think we can get her moving now. I think she's the bus driver had talked with the car and they've exchanged information. I think we can now get back on the bus and continue with the journey. That was a bit scary. Luckily, no one was hurt, and there was just a slight collision between the bus and the car. After about 15 minutes, we were allowed to get back onto the bus and continue with the journey. Had it been any more serious and the police involved, it might have taken forever. I was afraid that we'll be stuck there for I don't know how long. But yeah, after about 15 minutes, we were able to continue with our journey. So that's it. End of the video. Hope you've enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye.